Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. As you can see, today we're doing Johnny Bravo nail art. To start, I already buffed the nail and I chose the base color that I wanted, and this color is called Tulip, and I'm doing 2 coats of that. Any products I use, I will try my best to list in the description.
Aww.
Now that I've cured my 2 coats of the base color, I'm going to add a matte top coat. So when it's time to sketch everything out, everything comes out smoother. I'm adding a clear base coat to my palette, and then I'm going to take Baddest Black by Nails by Dev, and I'm going to mix some of that onto my palette. So I don't necessarily have a dark black, it's more diluted for sketching. When you're doing nail art or painting anything in general, you're gonna want to get your brush as saturated as possible, really putting pressure into the color and twisting it so that way you get a fine tip on your brush bristles essentially. That way you have nice clean lines, and also you're not running out of the color and everything isn't getting like streaky. I'm a little bit out of frame in some of these clips, and some parts I don't completely get, but I will explain everything as I go and try my best. Make sure you're flash curing in between everything when you're like satisfied where you are. Always flash cure so you don't mess it up. Also, I'm never too worried about my sketch coming out completely perfect, because once I start color blocking, I'm going to basically fill out everything to where it should be. Yeah, and when I do big art projects like this on a nail that requires 2 nails, I put them together side by side so I know everything is going to link up and be uniform. So I finished sketching everything out. I'm adding more base gel to my palette. I'm going to use that to clean off my brush in between colors. The same way I twist my brush into the color is what I'm doing into the clear, to really clean off any color that is sitting in my brush if I'm starting a new color. I'm taking this color called Biscuit and adding it to the paint pot that I used for his skin initially, because I didn't like how it was turning out. It was a little too pale, and I wanted to add a little bit more of a like peachy, fleshy color. So that's what I did, and I'm going over. I usually go over everything twice so that it's as pigmented as possible. We don't want any streaks in anything. And absolutely take your time when you're doing your nail art. Don't rush. There's no need to rush. Like, if you're just doing it and hanging out, even if you have a client and you're doing nail art, take your time. Make sure that you are putting your heart into what you're doing so that way you are happy and your client is happy. Don't ever rush the art. Just trust the process. I promise it'll be worth it and it'll come out amazing. Does anybody remember Johnny Bravo? Like, my boy had no game at all. So when I saw this picture, I laughed and had to do it because, Johnny's usually one hey mama away from getting suplexed by some girl on the street. So I just thought it was funny. When I'm color blocking, I literally go color by color. Like, I will do all the red first and then all the yellow and then so on and so forth. That way I'm not having to go back and forth. I literally use one color at a time. His dream girl has more of a pinky undertone and his is more yellow, so I'm going in with a pink undertone for her. It looks like I'm using so much, but I'm really not. I grab as much as I can at the tip of my brush, but I'm blending all of that color out. I'm not letting it get oversaturated in one spot. I'm blending everything down or up wherever I need the color. You'll see my palette at the end. I literally use like very minimal. I don't like wasting polish because obviously it's not cheap. So be sparing. Remember to flash cure in between all your layers. I didn't like the yellow. I felt like it wasn't bright enough, so I added another yellow I had because Johnny's super blonde. I also did his little girlfriend's hair, and she's a ginger. We love that. So I painted her hair, and then I also went in with Nails by Deb liner white for their teeth. Why I didn't record that? Who knows? But yep, that's what I did. Okay, now I'm going in and doing the line work. Before you do line work, you want to do a matte top coat over all your color blocking. That way, when you're doing your line work, everything goes on smoothly. So when you top coat, you don't have lumps and bumps everywhere. So make sure you're using your matte top coat before lining. She has a lot of red lining to her hair and her lips, so I did that before I go in with my Baddest Black from Nails by Dev. And again, take your time. Do not rush the line art. If you mess up or make a mistake, get a cleanup brush, wipe it away, and start over. You'll see me do that a couple of times throughout this process. It is okay. Just take your time. My phone ended up supposedly running out of storage, so I had to start recording with my iPad. Gotta love Apple products. So I just record with that, but I don't know if you can see my palette in the corner. There's like little bits of paint here and there. I barely used any of my paint like that. So again, you don't need that much. Look at that. And clean your brush in between. You see how I'm cleaning off my brush before I get into the black? Clean your brush, guys. And I know my girl looks like she has major horse teeth going on, but I promise when I do the black and everything and it all gets put together, she looks a little less scary. But look, see, I didn't like how something came out and I cleaned it up. It is okay. You can clean it up and you'll be happy with the end product. I love lining everything because once it's done, everything just comes together so beautifully. It's amazing. And if you're looking at a reference photo, just follow the photo. And like I said, take your time. Nail art really isn't that hard. I could be biased because I'm an artist. I paint on canvas and stuff like that, but I don't know. I feel like anybody can do it. You literally just need to practice and you can do anything you put your mind to. Also be mindful of how you are applying pressure, because you can get thicker lines if you're applying too much pressure. If you want thinner, cleaner lines, you're gonna release a little bit of pressure on your brush just to achieve that like nice, thin, sharp line. But always be mindful of your pressure.
I walk a little faster.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Why do nice people choose the wrong people to date?
Are we talking about anyone specific? We accept the love we think we deserve.
Can we make them know that they deserve more?
We can try.
I'm lining everything, but I'm also adding in Johnny's body around her. I didn't bother like painting that obviously because his shirt is black, so I might as well just wait for the line art part because it's a nice dark black color. So that's what I'm doing right here, is just adding his body. I would also suggest, before you put your matte top coat after color blocking, grab cleansing alcohol and wipe your art first, so that way when you apply your matte top coat, you're not getting any streaks of the color. This is why I say don't really worry about your initial sketch, because you're going to clean up everything later with your color blocking or your line art. Everything will get refined, so the initial sketch kind of is like whatever. You don't have to put too much effort into it. Yeah, I'm cleaning up everything and placing things a little bit differently. Dude, I get so excited when it's time for line art. Like, everything literally just comes to life. Like, it looks amazing, and I get so excited. line art is done, so I'm cleaning off my brush, and then to finish it off, I'm going in with this pretty pink cat eye, and that's going to be the background. It's just going to add a little bit more razzle dazzle to the nail art and make it pop a little bit more. And now it's time for a top coat, and it's gonna come out so smooth because we did the matte top coat in between the first initial sketch, the color blocking before the line art. It all makes everything so much more smoother. And here's the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I could teach you something. Let me know what characters we should do next. Leave a comment. Thank you.